Hey, here's Cricket.
Hippie Harley bot followers?
You know she did. Well,
I think
same
she
with
did for
her.
that,
She's
that
got
Raising
3 people in her
Vibrations
room.
account. She was trying to build that account up pretty quick, that Raising Vibrations. I think she did definitely buy followers on that account.
Got it.
She got banned today on her main until the 6G.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she went live and was showing her stick figure drawing of Indian, and she printed off of the printer his mugshot, and you can get the mugshot for 2 galaxies or the stick figure. She's bringing awareness, she says. And then a couple minutes later, she got the nanner and didn't get it back.
Jeez.
Well, she should have known showing his mugshot he was going to, report her.
She even made a video on her page with the pictures holding them up. It was funny.
And one of them, she's calling abstract, and she used Crayolas and drew a little house in a tree like a kindergarten
apple
would.
tree.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brownlie girl. Yeah, that was funny too. Her abstract.
She's not nuttier than a damn fruitcake.
Hey, I'm an old hippie. What's up? Yeah, that kind of is.
I'm an old hippie. They have good videos. Here, Mama Pup's coming along soon. Papa, did you see that, G?
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah.
She's so damn talented.
Oh, I know.
I battled her the other night. We had fun.
Oh, and I missed it. Oh, I think that's when I was in the hospital, guys, wasn't it? I'm almost positive it was.
Yeah.
Shit, people in the chat were laughing.
She's hysterical. She is funny. God, she's good.
Oh, you made Donkey Brews? You made one G dancing? Oh, I gotta pull it up. I don't know if G saw the funniest one though. That's like priceless.
I just wanted to get to the bottom of who's saying that they have my recent.
Well, Ryan is calling, so I'm sure.
Yeah. I think they said she showed them on her phone. She did not send them, is what I understood in that video, in that live. She just flipped her phone and showed them.
Yeah.
Here, G, this is a good laugh for you. Look at this, the yoga pants on him.
No, is this one where he does his body? He's flexing. That's one G needs to say.
That's my video I recorded where because that's the same day he talked about G's dragon and his dragon.
So
there's one of G dancing?
That's all we do.
Join the one of him flexing. He's so trim.
You guys got tapped because they reported me for harassing when I played. I was gonna find G.
They did?
She said G.
Yeah.
This one. This one has G in it. Is this the one you're talking about?
No, the one that he was flexing and showing his muscles.
I know, but this is G. This is Boss Hog. I don't know who that is. I can't tell who it's supposed to be. I don't know all the players in the game.
That's Chug.
Pickle Pursuit Chug and Artichoke. That's who the other one is. Oh, the one flexing. Dog shot. Let's stare at the dog for a minute.
Nobody can confirm anything. There is no communication with me and her at all since I tried to get her in slot in Mama Tot's box that night. That was the last message I've ever sent her. So anything else is false. It's a lie. And I want to know about it. I want to know about who has recordings or whatever of me that they're going on the internet saying they have. Like, I need their names.
No, well, Cricket's here saying the family confirmed it, G. The family have verbal proof waiting on hard copies. Well, why the fuck does she care? Why do you care, Cricket?
Because she's the one that's stalking me.
Oh, Cricket, come on, girlfriend. Don't do that.
Yeah, but is it old stuff? Hey, Kristen, how are you?
Cricket, can you let my name out of your mouth? This is a verbal warning, please.
They need to stop using Photoshop, because if they're going to Photoshop, they need to get a little quicker. People, you're taking too long for receipts, in my opinion.
Hey, Cricket, I remember there was a day you'd following your sword for him. What's turned? I'm firm on show the receipts, too. She's not going to get any receipts because they didn't send them to her.
These people say they got receipts, but then
Nancy, she
either they
said
never
repeat that
produce them,
question.
or they
there's
take
been
forever.
no receipt of dates or anything like that. Yeah.
Right, brown eyed girl? You know,
What I
people are
said
quick to
was,
say anything.
what I said was, there was a time that you would follow your sword for him. What has changed so drastically that you're trying to participate in this stuff with Hippie and her drama? I just don't understand. This is the first I've heard of any of this.
Well, I can tell you why. On the anniversary of my son's passing, I was clothes shopping. She called me on Instagram, told me I had to block hard or else she was going to the awareness pages about me. And I said, what did I do? What are you going to go to them about me? She got really like a different voice and pretty much told me that if I didn't, that she was affiliated with the awareness pages and she was going to go after me.
Oh, we heard that too.
I didn't hear that. Cricket, you want a box?
Huh?
She says,
Yeah,
that's not
They
what
need
happened.
a box.
That girl
Well, I
was,
mean, if you want to explain, Cricket, you can come up.
and then some girl stuck up for me and cussed her out because I don't cuss women out. So somebody had to step up for me, another female, and do it. I didn't ask them to do it. They did it. I didn't even know it was coming that night when I went live. But it happened, and they blamed me.
She said, I've gone to no one.
Again, if you have stuff to say, get in the box.
Well, her comments are all over people's videos that are going, talking about me in a negative way. She's the first one in their comments every day.
Yes, Brittany.
Now, a rule: there ain't gonna be no yelling.
And I think a lot, this is where a lot of this is stemming from, because she just admitted that she's talked to that person, has receipts, right? Did she just not comment that?
Well,
Yeah.
she answered my question when she rolled out the box after I said no yelling.
I think she had a problem. She just came back.
Yeah, because here she is back.
Hey, Tab
Okay.
Cinnamonhurst.
My intuition is always right. And what I said happened. And what I say is continuing to happen. She just confirmed it in the comments that she's communicating with that person.
Stop it.
Absolutely wrong.
Here, let me play this for you, G. You'll get a kick.
Hey, Sheila,
Yeah,
who's that waiting?
I don't know. They can wait a minute.
I've had this tattoo on my back for over maybe 15 years. T-Mon, I love you, gotta go. Much love, baby. Thank you so much for everything. But I had this tattoo on my back. What's the chances of me having a red dragon on my back and Ginseng having a red dragon on his backdrop?
Wow.
Pretty weird. Just gonna say that.
Everyone was obsessed with.
Right? And then he got to show it. One of B. Benny said it looks like a hairless unicorn. Thank you, Truth Agenda.
Oh my God.
I talked back to him though.
He's ridiculous.
About talking back to a lady, but I sure as hell will to him.
Oh, yeah. He's hurt now that, it's Tabby's Flex Unity. That's right, Donkey Bruce. He's hurt now that all his, heavy hitters and the majority of his women left him.
All of his cash cows are gone.
I unblocked you. Just let it go. And please stop trying to bring my name up all the time. All right? I would appreciate it. Thank you. So about you or my videos about you or.
Let me share this back out to Ryan and see if she got anywhere with her phone call.
I want you to show that him flexing too.
Oh my God. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I don't want G to be scared of him. I want him to know that he's working out.
For receipts on Hit Me Hard, I won't even show those. Like, you know what I mean? I break confidentiality. I'm not like that. I said you did blackmail me and because you tried to trash me.
Fucking nothing. What are you talking about? Y'all motherfuckers
Let me get past this screaming part. That might be what did it to me earlier.
Well, we're not going to talk about that stuff no more.
This right here, you see is weak. Please tell me what in the fuck are y'all motherfuckers talking about?
If he's flex,
Oh yeah,
Please
watch this,
tell
G.
me you want some? That's what you're saying? Man, y'all better stay your asses at home. Leave the big dog shit for the big dog.
We need a big dog.
Ain't nothing over here weak. Ain't nothing over here weak. Hell no. This trim right here. This trim right here. This ain't no fucking fat, sloppy ass 27-year-old. Hell no. Hell no. Don't even play me, motherfucker. Don't play me, your fat ass breezy. Don't play me, fat ass breezy. Don't do it. Don't play. Play with your bitch. I think that might have been what got me hit earlier.
That's what's
We're gonna show it now. Get ready.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
There it is.
He's showing his muscles. He's flexing.
You see it, huh? Yeah.
That looks like a dead catfish.
He's got a side boob too.
Oh no.
He's on the stem trim diet. Some people will understand that. The stem trim diet.
he drew that line. It's funny.
Sure, a fish flop off the bank.
That's exactly right. I love some catfish, man.
Goes Ryan
There,
back.
the dog's
Sheila.
back, Karen. Oh. Okay, Ryan. Did you see what Ryan said, G? I don't know
Well,
if she. Oh, okay. Cucumber. She said, "I'm back." Okay, Cucumber saw it, and it was read out loud to her like 2 to 3 weeks ago. I didn't talk to Toby, but there is not screenshots in Cucumber's possession.
okay, well, whose are they in then?
I hoped it wasn't sent to him. Those chicks coming in your live the other night had it all screwed up. It was never said they had them.
I've heard from 2 or 3 different sources that they, in that live one night, they said that they had looked at pictures of me until they couldn't look at them no more.
Ryan said, "Yeah, I didn't hear them say it."
No, they said they didn't want to look at it anymore.
Okay, I mean that. In other words,
Things are
somebody
getting
did-
twisted, and it's like a game of telephone, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People can't repeat it and tell it like it was. We were sitting here laughing because every time somebody come in and tell you the story, every one of them were wrong.
Right, and I know how TikTok works like that. I get that. It's like in kindergarten when you tell the secret to the next person. By the time it gets back, it's totally different.
Right.
Blue Goose said it was me. Whatever that means.
Well, I heard that from somebody else today. It's pretty solid.
Oh, when Blue Goose was confused in G's box the other night. Ryan was yelling at the screen.
What's that cricket talking about? She chose not to speak about it publicly. It never should have been brought to the app.
Is she talking to G?
Yeah, and I'm ending it.
What happened? Who said something?
That cricket?
Okay, Ryan.
Well, Cricket, all I'm asking you to do is let me alone. That's it.
Cricket's going to be here in Cricket in a minute.
I can't see this cricket at all.
Oh, you can't? She's commenting.
Maybe since she's somebody you have blocked, Jimmy.
Thank you.
No, it wouldn't matter. She's a mod. It doesn't matter in lives. If someone has you blocked or not, you still see their comments.
Oh.
I don't know.
Jamie, I'll pin it for you.
You can't pin in the
Oh,
boxes.
that's right. Shit.
Never mind, no biggie.
I just told her that this is not the live for that.
Yeah, I just wanted to know who allegedly has pictures of me going to the internet about it. That's all I need to know.
I wish I could tell you. Hey, Ted, welcome back. Sounds like no one, right, Benny? I agree.
G, come on. You know I have the pictures. Come on, G. Just tell them it's me and
Our own
you.
attorney at law.
We got to keep it a secret just in this little group. It's me, y'all. I got the pictures. And
Ryan just confirmed that they don't have any screenshots, Cricket. Ryan just came back in here and confirmed that.
So you're
I
going to
don't
be waiting
know
a long
why.
time for hard copies then.
Yeah, proof of what? What do we like? Proof of what?
Nothing. That's the whole thing. There's nothing. I'm telling you.
Until they come up with receipts, it didn't happen.
Yes.
And I'm not
Ladies.
defending
Yeah.
G, but that's just how it is.
I said
Exactly.
$1,000 the other night. I got pissed off and everybody started spamming. I said, okay, well, show me one receipt of me talking to her, messaging her, anything after the date that I showed. $1,000. And I could have said $1 million because I don't have to pay it because I know that it ain't out there.
That's where I'm going right now, Georgia girl. Hey,
They did not have the proof, Cricket. They saw what Hippie showed them. It was never sent to them. It's not in their possession. They didn't want it. That was it. You're misunderstanding what was said.
I think I see Ryan come back in and comment because I think these are the videos. I just don't know.
I also received proof of the fact that it was just the beginning of this weekend. We only found out all of that from the video.
But there's like 14 parts of this live, and I don't know which part.
Unless it was just maybe something that living with her in such, like, with my own eyes. For when
No, B. Benny.
brought to my attention that she was so popular, we heard it was my him. She was. It was so weird. She would be with him mainly, but Carlos or Marco, maybe.
Is that it?
Not like her. That she wasn't in the spaces. She isolated him as well.
What's Timo doing
She was with him.
here? Hi,
What
Timo.
Especially if she's in a hotel. When she just like she made enough. So she did not put attention to get medicated.
Hell, this goes for Hippie Harley. Like Aubrey stands with Hippie Harley. She can see of me having her since the last receipt I showed, which was in June, when I tried to get her in Mama Tot and Slot's box that night. If even Hippie Harley can show me one, she can't. Let alone anybody else.
She could use $1,000 for sure.
Right?
Share it out to Hippie Harley right now. See if she
I'm
can
going to
come
tell you
on
right
in here.
now. She's heard that. She hears everything. If she'd had it, she'd have shown it.
Can we up it to 2,000? I need 2,000, not 1,000.
Help 2,000. I'll start photoshopping.
Right? And that's what we'll start doing.
Nancy, you just gave them an idea.
I can definitely put a pickle on G. That's not going to be hard.
Cosmetic Clausen.
Nancy, you can do that to me.
Oh, goodness.
Denying that, that as an excuse.
I wouldn't do that. I'm
So many messages from everybody. A lot of the messages that I would send to her, a lot of the video, the Reddit account was like not even.
I'm trying to skip through these videos, see if I can hear.
My entire information is now out there for the world to see.
Come on,
So
baby.
she's still living with
Come
you.
on. Come on, you're going to sleep with me.
You both remember it, so clearly she said it.
Is this it?
We'll start a new trend, the fake picture.
It's time you go sleep with Mom.
Who sent me it?
Okay.
This might be it, you guys.
Come on.
Like it just sounded like she was a roommate. Somebody just asked a really good question. Yeah, she is. Yes. She's on those steps. Another question, I'm trying to remember the questions I see, was did Tisha never heard her loud music, like the affirmation cooler that it is, so she has the AC going, the ceiling fan going? And sorry if you already said that, I'm sorry. No, I'm going to be found out about like the trouble surrounding her. I couldn't even tell you, it was such a big rabbit hole those first few days, I don't think. Yeah, it was like a blur. I couldn't tell you where that was or who sent me it. I can try and look tonight, but I had a lot of stuff. I don't remember it, so clearly she said it. It was July 31st, something like that was the day we found out. And then Toby found out the day after us. Right. Yeah, she was saying her forever home. I do remember
I
that.
don't know if I
Do you have intentions of pursuing again speech life or the physical therapy? Screenshot and sharing a billion other places. She needs to. I want to make sure that she is not practicing no more. That is my little pet. She did an email there, and does she? And just you don't know, but I could be wrong. And just be forewarned, this is the problem. So many questions about Peter. I could have had a 30-day period where he was fed, maybe not. He had access to water.
I'm trying to find it. Truth agenda. I'm kind of skimming quickly. I know there's so many parts that I don't know how you can remember anyway.
Right beside the table.
Come back, Marcy Lee.
Anyway, except for I think the way like.
Huh? Part 3?
Luke, you comment, yeah, part 3.
Okay, I gotta go to the other Truth agenda page. Hold on. Truth, you don't mind me playing this, I hope. Part 3, okay. Oh shoot, I was on the right page if it's part 3. Okay, thank you.
Yes. No, I will definitely. There you go, and then do a video. Twirl around, twirl. She was making videos like at Captain D's and driving. Was Tisha with her most of the time, or did she run a lot of errands? Did she have the freedom? Tisha was there. Tisha was there all the time. And Tisha, what did you say?
Sorry guys, I'm going at fast speed.
As long as you know, Tisha, I don't eat fish at all. So, but Tisha, she loves Captain D's, and so does Tabitha. I see a lot of questions, and I think one of you has addressed this before, that there was no suspicion that she got into any of Tisha's meds, and no, that was confirmed today. Tell us prior, because she doesn't need our permission to do anything. But we found out that same week. I just didn't get to physically meet her that day because I'd fallen over my knew about her, and we were floored. Guys, please don't request a box. We have 3 invites. But yeah, absolutely. But she didn't need our.
Blue Goose, had you commented on it? Is that why you know it was part 3?
About how diverse that she made out she was a complete invalid when she was not and is not. I know, but they're saying how long ago has it been that she hasn't been a nurse? And that
We're still talking about meds in this one. I don't think it's 30.
Skinny dark-headed one. Right. So it's probably been time. So they were very friendly. Before Tabitha even come in the damn picture. No, she wasn't his nurse. Funny. Med sharing is the gas. Yeah. No, there was no meds.
So,
Yes. I will definitely wear gloves. Was she with her most of the time, or did she? Tabitha. I see a lot of questions, and I think one of you has addressed this before, that there was no suspicion that she got into any of Tisha's meds, and it just sounded like she was a roommate. Somebody just asked a really good question. But if you boil it and use the pickle and spice and do all of that, you have the ceiling fan going. Tisha also has more like shit like that, and I was just like,
I'm just gonna get her car.
somebody in the chat wanted to know if
you have her
did
for it,
Tisha ever.
we listened to that. They're still talking about the meds.
Don't listen to Cucumber. We do.
Talking about the
If
wings.
there's any other questions, y'all get to asking, and I can't really read the thing, so if somebody's there, Tisha was with her. Tisha was these.
I didn't want you to come in.
And so does Tabitha.
Oh, the one you watched only had 4 parts. This
I
has
see a lot of
14
questions,
parts.
and I think one of you has addressed this before, that there was no suspicion that she.
You probably watched
Yeah.
maybe Sniper's Rust, but I'm sure it's the same one.
That she did go by the
If that's the case, if it's part 4, it was probably in one of the last videos, let's say.
her name is out of it. I know that it was said to me before I left. 3 or 4
Oh, wait, I just saw G's name in the message.
where she would like get these
So
men
what's
that were
the
really
G
drunk,
thing?
even
Wait a minute.
just made it seem like Amy did it.
I just saw somebody mention G in the comments, so
Like within minutes of
maybe this is it.
the moment happening, it was screenshot by plenty of people.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, name is out of it. That was the whole nut in the shell on the picture thing. And it was in help and care that she needed to be. It was out in the chat. Unless it isn't Amy the one that showed the pieces now? Okay, then I can take that. I can take that from there. Okay, it was somebody said in the chat that something about the that they thought that it was Tisha's, physical therapist. And I was like, well, if that's so, and then Amy said, and Amy was in a box and said that, oh, I have a picture. I said, well, Amy, if you have a picture, I said, I really need you to send that to me because just for, that reason so I can pass it on to the family and if there's anything that needs to be done. I said, so message me privately. I said, and if you don't want to send it through a private message, I said, just message me privately and I'll send you my cell phone number. I said, I'll be more than happy to do that. She said, okay. Well, then not even 2 seconds later, she said, well, just give me the big box. She said, and I'll just put it in the chat. I'll just put it in the box. So she wasn't coerced into doing that. She volunteered that. And
That was the
Nate
picture
is
we
out
got
of
there.
it. That was the whole nut in the shell on the picture thing. And it was. Hippie Holly are talking.
At the beginning of the week, G and HH are talking about, so at the beginning.
I don't think now they are. The more I think about dog food now, I do wonder if she's even aware. Maybe it was like an auto buy sort of situation. I wonder if she even knows that got. Oh, well, maybe. But I know that it was said to me before I left the house that the dog food that was bought came from, unless it was just
Okay,
maybe
thank you,
something
Georgia
that.
girl.
Okay. Look.
Part 14, right here.
Peter did not soil in the room. The room does not stink, so evidently she was taking Peter out. She has been over backwards up until the
Thanks,
latter
Georgia girl.
part. She was doing everything that she was supposed to have done. Yes, she was doing everything that she was supposed to do, and everything was running smoothly up until we found out. The moment she knew that we knew is when everything changed. Yeah. Winter Pride, good sir. So I think what people are still stunned that she was talking with Ginseng, but just to clarify, not to share, you have seen the evidence, right? Like you've seen the date of communication. Some of it I asked not to see anymore. I don't want to see this. I'm sorry. Y'all heard it. So you see the infamous. I know Angela has suspected it all along. I have to say, I did not. I thought he was done with her. I'm a little bit naive there, but he's made so much money off of her. That's his honey hole. He is not. That's like one person that she can actually say has made money off her. Yep, sure is. Like I would never defend Tabitha, but she really did. I think she truly did care about him. Somebody says I do too. People, stop it. I think so too. I think she does care for you. I agree there. Hey Tabitha, is Sam here? Do you want to box? You want to box? Yeah, we'll gladly give you a box. He's actually been listening. We're not being mean. I won't call you a bitch this time, I promise. Oh, but I will. I can't. I have lots of words for her. I don't think Angela's got a private vendetta with her because I don't know. Yeah.
See, and I don't believe she did care about me. I think she's incapable of that part. Like, she's incapable.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely agree. She's incapable of liking anybody but herself.
Yeah, the minute I didn't answer the phone, got screamed at, and I was the worst person in the world. Like, people that care about another don't act like that.
Right.
I mean, deep down inside, maybe she does, but she's just incapable of that, manifesting that kind of care or love.
She doesn't care about herself.
Or her children. How, are you supposed to care for somebody else and you don't even care about yourself? That's just my opinion.
That's another thing I wanted to say. The reason why they're asking that because Sherry, who I've become really good friends with, she helped her, but from another side. So she felt bad, like, this is going to look bad on me. So when Jennifer left that camper, it wasn't even feeling it because Sherry helped her clean it because she was so embarrassed. Yes. What? Well, she wanted to hold on to the I mean, if she was referring it to as her forever home, she was smart enough to know. And it was easy. She didn't have to put him on a leash and take him out like on a, like she did at hotels. So that doesn't surprise me. No. And I think she truly cared for Tisha. In her own twisted way, I really think that she really cared for Tisha and didn't want to upset Tisha in any kind of way. I think you're right. She made a TikTok. There wasn't many TikToks with Trisha in them. I think only one. And you can kind of tell, they kind of had a...
Right there. It was our donkey kick. First question, can you confirm that she is still speaking with G? H, she loves G. Someone else and cares for her. And he cares for her. He said that before. Would not be surprised if he's helping her. An IO person said that.
That's great. I'd rather hear it be like that than the opposite. I think that's great. For both of them, honestly. It's like, right. And I said since day one, and on Tab's part, on her account, I have said since day one, she has never mistreated Tisha. She has never yelled at Tisha. She has been over backwards up until the latter part.
I'm here. Hey. Hey, Toby.
Toby, what's the scoop? What am I missing out on here?
The scoop that was shared to us can't be revealed because it would out our source that gave us the information. So we're going to keep that under our hat until everything that we have still in the works comes out. But like I said, there's things in the work. This is not over.
The works of what?
The Tabitha situation.
But what's it have to do with me? I've not taught. I don't associate myself with her. So
Right. Well, I understand that. See, I don't know any of that. But what we have I can't say too much, but there is screenshots that you, up until I don't know how long in the last week or so, that you have still had contact with Tab. And then there's other people
that can't be true.
Well, then maybe, then I don't know. But the source that we got it's a reliable source.
It doesn't sound like it.
Well, then
What it sounds like is that you're just going to have to wait on receipts.
Right. Right.
So what they're saying is they need to resolve this situation.
We have things that right.
Who is we?
My family. My family.
Pictures of me.
The family.
But this, you had contact, or you say you didn't, you did or you didn't, it's irrelevant. But there is a case being built.
Well, you're saying that I have, so it is relevant. And
I'm not saying anything. It was brought to our attention. But I didn't come in here to defend us or anything. I have no reason, the family has no reason to lie on this situation.
I don't know who the family is. Second off,
Tisha, Leah Mae, Toby, that's who it is.
Okay,
the one that
nothing to do with me, because as long as she's resided at that family's residence, I have not spoke, message, anything. So how does this have me in it?
Then you must have a twin that has your telephone number that was interacting with her.
You can spoof phone numbers.
Now, and I'll give you $1,000 of me contacting her after the receipt I've shown when I tried to get her in slot and Mama Top box one night. Show me the receipt then, because if you're trying to defamate my character,
I'm not defamating anything.
Basically threatening me and blackmailing me, saying that
I'm not blackmailing. Right.
Okay.
I think she's just saying what she's.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with Tab.
What they're trying to do, G, is this. They're trying to lay low on all this stuff that really has nothing to do with things that have gone on in that home, in that family.
Right.
There's bigger agenda here.
Right. There is an agenda here. And it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with you, G. It has nothing to do with you.
That's That's all I needed to hear.
You know, it has nothing to do with you. There's nothing we're not gonna come at you sideways. Nothing is gonna come at you. I don't care personally if you sext her every day for the rest of your life. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. But the point of the matter is the bitch was in my cousin's house. That's the issue. There's all kinds of stuff that have went down. And the person that made us aware, it was not, oh, gee, there was several names in the pot. Not just your name. There were several names in the pot. It wasn't like they singled you out. You know what I'm saying? It was just, yeah, you weren't being singled out.
Is
Yeah,
it
but
stuff,
all
is
I'm
it stuff
saying
that could become legal?
I have not talked to her. I've never had a personal conversation with her since, this is going back 6 months.
Well, then the person must have misinformed information.
Well, 100%.
Right. And I'm not claiming it because it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming it's true or not, but this is the information that was given to us.
Okay, but you got to understand, I don't know if you're new to the internet or not. I don't know.
I'm new to TikTok, yes.
Go on the internet and start bringing other people's and slandering their name and bringing them into stuff when they don't have anything to do with it. That's illegal and it's not right.
Oh, that's fine and dandy. You know, it's the case that we're building is the information that we received. And I honestly don't think the person got it wrong. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand on what I stand on. I have no reason to lie in this situation. And we're the victims in this. You know, she was brought into the home. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it really has nothing to do. Nobody has said anything out of the way about you. I
believe what you're saying, but that's not what everybody else is saying. Basically, I guess that's the confusion.
Right.
You can't.
And you got the source right here, G. This is the source right here. She's telling you she's the one dealing with all this. And
me and Leah May.
Right. And once they put the rest of the situation, you'll be able to get all this stuff.
Maybe what you're trying to understand, or maybe what's trying to be understood is, regardless if it's you that the information is, or if it's a spoof or whatever, you're not part of the legal part.
You have not. You have nothing to do with it.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just part of a rumor mill, so to speak, right now. You're not in any legal.
No.
Right.
I'm gonna say this. You're not even in the pot. It was just information that was transferred. You know, so yeah, you're not even. You're not in the pot at all. So you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing going to come back and backlash you.
People said they had nude pictures of me. They said they had recent contacts with me and her, and that's just totally.
Well, this is TikTok, G. This is TikTok. And
do you know all of the shit that has been endured and gets talked and said and everything, just like the pew pew and all that bullshit? You know, everybody takes this shit and runs with it and don't know half of the shit that's going on.
Right. And plus, they make it worse. It gets added to it.
Yep.
You know, and my only concern in this whole situation was my cousin and her well-being, and all the extra bullshit that was stirred up could have harmed her in the long run.
Right. Yeah.
Like the fucking 90-something wellness checks that people called and harassed the Lee County Sheriff's Department. You know, this bullshit. Yes, bullshit.
Oh my god.
That has followed her everywhere she's went.
Yeah, well, it's come back. And
I'm so sorry you guys had that happen.
Right, and it's harmed. You know what I'm saying? It's harmed her.
Yeah.
She thought she had a friend out of her.
Yeah, and it's going to make her distrust the next person.
Right.
She's going to have her put her guards up, and that breaks my heart. I am so sorry.
And what caused her to up and just leave the other day? Did there ever be an argument?
No, there was no argument. She was still cordial to Tisha. She was still, she cooked her breakfast before she left. You know, I think it was just coming to a head, and I think it was like it was closing in on her. And she knew for a fact that us as a family, I wasn't going to stop, and I'm not going to stop.
Right.
You know, I'm not.
I wouldn't either.
Because AJ said that she's going to continue a friendship even after she moves.
The door is closed. That door is closed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that door is closed.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can believe 100% that comes out of her mouth. And everybody knows that. And she does have these fake apps where you can fake phone calls, fake text messages. We've all seen it from her.
That might have. You know, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
things that you can
yeah.
do.
Yeah, but that's not y'all's problem or y'all's concern. Y'all's concern is
Right.
your cousin, and the rest
Right. And
of it
that's
is just
and that's exactly right. And you know, and I hate that you got in the crossfire, but to be honest, it was information that was brought to us, and it had really, you know, you were just like a knot on a log. You know, you were just through in the mix. You know.
Unfortunately, G, you were a notch on the bedpost. Sorry.
I'm not even a notch on the log. I'm the fucking log that cut up and burnt and, went out the chimney by now.
Yeah, but gee, you know how she is, and you have
Yes.
to accept that's how she is. And people that don't know her, she's very convincing.
Right.
And they really don't give a shit.
And I
either
don't know
way.
her. I don't know her. I met her.
Yeah.
I met her once, and then came in contact with her one other time. That was it.
Yeah.
That was
Because
two
the other
times too
time-
many.
Yeah, and the other times that I came to the house, she locked herself in the bedroom. So I mean, it is what it is.
And we watched that on live and knew it.
Right.
Did she have a lot that she had to move?
That was a mutual understanding.
Yep.
That was a mutual agreement. And actually, Tabitha brought it up. She said, "I don't feel safe, so I'm going to find me somewhere to go. I have to leave." And Tisha said, "Okay, well, there you go. You have until 30 days. Tabitha asked her, just give me 30 days. The 30 days were given. That was going to be September 25th. And then I don't know what transpired into the end, because we were going to continue doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
And maybe she felt the heat.
Well, to be honest with you, I think when she said that to Tish, she was manipulating and thought Tish was like, no, don't go. I'll pay you something to stay here. Because she's a manipulator. And it backfired on her when she said that.
Yeah, Tisha's got
Everybody say hi to Hippie Harley. I
Yeah.
think she's in here.
Hey, girl, hey, come on in and get a box.
You can have my box, baby.
I have a niece with MS. And I'm going to tell you, it doesn't affect their mind or their brain or their thoughts.
No, it does not. Her mind is
sharp as a tack. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Was there really a 50-pound bag of dog food bought for?
Yeah, she did. She did. And that was a misunderstanding as well,
Yes,
because
Amy confirmed that.
the date was there. There's packages come all the time. Packages come all the time. And it was just stuff coming, and so it was told to me that it was last week. And, that was wrong. And I talked to Amy last night and I told her, I said, I'm sorry, she might have got confused, whatever. But why are we out here and putting all this shit out here? I'm not going to be lying to nobody. There's things I can say. There's things I can't say. And I'm going to cover mine and my family's ass before I do anything. I'm not going to say what I can't say, but there's a line there, so I mean, I hate that people got in the crossfire. Their names got mentioned. Just like with Amy and the dog food, the date was misinformed. And I talked to Amy about it last night. But yeah, there was wet food and dry food sent. And Amy has a receipt. And I think she said she showed it yesterday.
And you know what? The dog food has nothing to do.
And again, like Nancy said, if he
The
knew she was
dog food
involved,
has nothing to
stuff
do
always
with what's
goes
going on with
sideways.
Tish.
No,
to be honest with you.
It
Oh
doesn't.
no, it's just a curiosity because of the size of the dog. Why would somebody buy a 50-pound bag of dog food?
Well, Tish had dogs.
Yeah, Tisha has dogs, and Peter was eating their food, and it was being replaced. You know what I'm saying? Because he was still. She fed him Peter wet food, and I guess he got a liking to the dry food because Tisha's dogs don't eat wet food. They eat a mixture of dry food. So, and it's in the kitchen. They have a big water bowl, a big food bowl, and everybody is like, you just come in and it's a free-for-all. You just get what you want. Yeah, it's a buffet. You come and get what you want, and then you go about your business.
It's a buffet.
And they were eating constantly. They're little pigs. And Peter was fed. Peter had all the water he wanted. Peter went outside. He wasn't mistreated. He really wasn't. When I seen him, he was a little fat thing.
So did he?
That was probably the
didn't have
best
a lot of
time he's had
accidents in
being
the
able
house
to
then?
run.
And it could have been a lot. And it could have been a lot better for Tab. If Tab would have acted like an adult, not slandered us, and did what she did, like we said last night or the night before, whatever, all this shit's running together with me. But like I said, the family owns trailer parks. My uncle and aunt, they own trailer parks, storage units. They could have helped her. Leah Mae would have made that her life's mission to help her in any way that she could. Because she was good at this.
She's done this in every home she's been in. Everyone has offered her resources, opportunities, jobs. And
Yeah, but
she
you gotta work.
doesn't.
You gotta work.
Mental help.
You have to get the help though. You have to
Yeah,
work.
she
Right.
doesn't.
Until she's ready. Yeah.
Yeah, you have
force
to.
it.
Yeah.
She's got to realize she's got a problem because at this
Right.
point she doesn't think that everybody else is the problem, not her.
But all of this is doing is making a it's gonna blow up because all of it's coming to a head. And I
Yes, and
think
she knows that.
and I think that she's saying that the warrant was closing in, and it would have been. That's probably why she ran, is because of the warrant situation, and that we weren't letting up.
Yeah.
That I wasn't letting up. I had other family members come to the house. You know, we wasn't going to stop, and we would have done all we had to do if you know.
Well, you
if
know
that
what?
day
That's
came.
what families should do. Just
Right.
because when you have somebody in the family that needs a caregiver, it's not like you just drop them off and keep going. You follow up and just keep your eye on them.
Right.
This day and age, especially.
And like we were clueless up until this. And Tisha's an adult. Her mind is good. She's fine. But like I said, we didn't know that Tabitha had moved in. She had already been there. She had already been there over a week, and we didn't know anything. We didn't know anything.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So it was between Tish, Beach Life, and Hippie?
Yeah, I think it was all in the cahoots with Beach Life and Hippie. And then
Wow.
and
He
then
likes the dirt bag.
well, hey, I just hope I don't ever see them in town. You know, I hope she did go farther than. I hope she's not around this area.
All I got to say is they need to watch out for karma because karma is a real thing.
It is.
You know, I am so sorry for your family.
Me too.
Right.
You know, you guys are doing the right thing by protecting Tish. And
Right. And honey, we're gonna do that regardless. We're gonna do that regardless. But I just hate that, you know, things get turned and twisted and whatever. But I mean, you know, we were informed. You know, we didn't. You know, we're not trying to spread lies and all of this other stuff that people are twisting and turning. We're not. You know, but just know it's deeper than what y'all think.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know I have not had any contact with her while she was there, prior to her being there. And so if there's anything else in circulation that might prove different, I'd like to see it because I know it's not out there. It couldn't possibly be. And if you're building a case on there, you might not want to include that because that's not
Nobody
true.
has seen that information, G. Nobody has seen that
And
information.
G, it's nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I mean, nobody has seen that information.
Yeah. Their stuff is about her.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
their
not. It's
legal
not.
stuff.
Right. It's not about you.
Yeah. But I mean, I understand you not wanting that out there, but they're not going to put that out there.
No, there's nothing.
I offer like because it's not out there, like it couldn't possibly be. So I know I wouldn't have to pay, and
That's right.
that's it. And you know how TikTok is; everything gets misconstrued. And I just want that's why we invited you in here. I requested to get you back in here to hear it and to clarify that if anything's recent contact with me and her is not true, couldn't possibly be true. And that's it. I don't, and then, on top of it, then they had the nude pictures in there. Of course, TikTok.
I haven't seen nothing.
Somebody in the comments is asking about Mike, the physical therapist or something, whatever that is.
Supposedly that's the guy that she went on a date with. And that was brought to our attention. Amy shared a picture in one of the lives that I was in. And I asked her to share it to me privately. And then I guess she felt like she said last night that somebody said to share it in the box. But I know it wasn't me or Jen that said that because I asked her to share it in private so I could show the family and then ask Tisha about it. The picture was taken in Tisha's kitchen. So, I mean, she went on a date with him.
Wow.
So that was legit. And we found it all out. And then when I got the picture, I passed it on, and it was like, what the hell,
Yeah. That's kind of unprofessional, don't you think?
That's very unprofessional.
You guys are like number 17 or 18 that she's done this to. But she usually trashes everywhere. Did Peter have accidents all the time?
The house that did not smell like this, there was Tisha's carpet. It had been cleaned twice before I had left, and during before Tabitha moved in. And, but the carpet is like, if there's a stain in it, even if you clean that carpet, it's going to, whatever stain, it's going to resurface. So there's a couple spots, there's a couple spots on the floor, but I'm not, I can't say it was Peter or not, but it didn't smell like he pissed and did all of that all over the floor.
Well, didn't you guys say that he had a fenced yard she could let him out into?
Oh,
she didn't
yes.
have to take him out on a leash, so it was easy for her to let him outside there.
Yeah, he could run and rip
Be
and go.
thankful for that.
Yeah, he played with the other dogs. He went outside.
That's probably why.
Yeah, so no, I don't think that was an issue. Honestly, I don't think that was an
I
issue.
think it's when she was staying places where she would have to actually put him on a leash or go out with him is kind of where those other things were
I
happening.
need to talk to the dogs. Maybe Peter told the dogs all the secrets.
Hey, they might have. They might have. If only we could
Probably
understand.
sad. He's probably missing his buddies. He probably had some friends.
No, he
That's
does.
sad. Poor Peter.
Because he could act like a dog and have the best time.
I used to be so concerned he'd get like muscle atrophy from not getting any exercise. And he probably liked the hard food for, just chewing on the teeth for plaque and stuff, Soft food all the time is not good.
Right.
Well, and she said she would say she had shingles and she'd be letting the dog lick her lips and even into her mouth. Really gross stuff.
Well, I seen some of the videos. Once I got made aware of all of this after I went to the house and got my brother's backpack that just appeared after I went outside.
Yeah, I heard about that story.
I was clueless. She's been telling lies on me since the 1st of June. So the first time I had met her was Memorial Day. And she was as sweet as pie. She even introduced herself to me and said that I was good people and that my aura talked to her or something and that she knew I was a good person. And I was thinking to myself, okay.
Right then you said, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Well, I just know that, if my aura would have really talked, it might have said a few choice words that she wouldn't have liked. So.
Well, at least she left those wigs behind for you guys.
At least you what?
At least she left those wigs behind for you guys.
Honey, those wigs are in there. My child wanted to go and get them because somebody told him, Halloween's coming up, you can put them on a pumpkin. Oh. So I was like, come on now. I'm not digging in the trash again. I'm not digging.
Oh, man, I was hoping I could find something I could sell on TikTok to make some money. Because I always get her stuff.
There was a few things in there. Now, it went right back in the trash.
I can't believe you handled it.
Yeah, well, I had gloves on.
Yeah.
I had gloves on, and my child had gloves on. And he thought it was a fun game. He thought he was doing something. So, yeah, he was having the best time.
Yeah.
Mini treasure hunt. Little did he know what that
I wish you guys the best
was.
with Tish and the family, and I hope this all comes to a quick resolve and let everybody get back on with their lives and put this behind you.
I hope so too. And I hope that nothing else is misunderstood and people don't take stuff and run with it. And like I said from the get-go when I got brought into this, the only thing that I want to know is facts. That's the only thing, us as a family, we want the facts and nothing else really. I know she's done stuff. I know she has a past. I know she's done, whatever. But that's between her and God and the stuff that she's done. And if it comes to a head and she does get got for that, then she'll have to pay that. She'll have to, and just like with this warrant, if it comes to a head, eventually she will get picked up for it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Because people that lie and they tell lies and they do this and do that, my grandmother used to say, everything you do in the dark will come to the light eventually. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. But I'm telling you, it's going to come and it's going to bite you right in your ass. So, so people need to be careful. Really. They really do.
Sure will. They refer to that as karma now.
Right. Well, grandmother said, it's going to get you. It's going to
get you back.
Yeah, no
you can run, but you can't hide forever.
Let me ask you this.
What is it?
Tish, is a cell phone is what she has?
She does. She has a cell phone.
Okay, is there a way for y'all to block her from calling her or anything?
I have to go and check her phone again. Now I'm going to ask her if she wants me to. I know that I checked her phone. Tabitha wasn't hooked to the Wi-Fi or anything in the house. I know that she had all of the awareness people blocked. Yeah. But Tisha asked Tab to make her account private so that she would stop getting all those messages. And so she handed her phone to Tabitha, and then I think Tabitha did more than make her account private.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we went in yesterday, and she had probably 15 or 20 people blocked, and we unblocked everybody. So
Wow.
yeah, so Tisha can see everything now on her phone, but she didn't want to take the private off because if she wants to talk, she'll talk. If not, then, you know, she just don't want to be bombarded, and it's overwhelming, this whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
And she really,
Yeah, mine's private.
yeah, and
A lot
she,
of
you know,
people
She
have
needs to
their phone private,
decompress
though.
from
Well,
this.
my only concern about the phone really is once the pressure starts hitting as y'all are moving forward, she can get, I mean, she's vicious. I mean, she can call and say anything and upset her in any way, because she's evil. She doesn't care how she upsets her.
well, that's fine and dandy. She can be evil, but the thing of it is,
She calls Tish. I don't want her upsetting Tish. Is what I
no,
meant.
no. Well, I'll talk to her again, and you know, I've been going over there like every other day, and one of the other girls went today, so I'll probably go tomorrow, and because I just want to see how things are or whatever, and we're gonna keep a tight rein on it, but Tabitha's fucking with the right people, I promise you. She just don't know what she don't know what she's gotten into. When she started this bullshit, and Sandy, they do not know what they have gotten into.
Good.
They truly don't.
Well, we've been waiting for somebody to stop her, so.
Because I think, you know, she can trash other folks' places and do whatever, but she left on her own. She left the room tidy. She left everything tidy. She even took the trash out. There's even people saying that the trash was left like it was when I put it out. No, it was in the fucking trash can, in a bag. She took the trash out.
Yeah.
You know, people are taking all of this and twisting, you know,
that's
things.
exactly right. I can ask you for something? Can I have an autograph?
It's gonna G
When
can
this is over, you could do galaxies for autographs.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. But you know, G's throwing all that money around. Come on now, we need to get paid around here since I ain't got a dime out of this. Come on now, G.
He's gonna pay my internet next month.
Right. Right.
So how did HH meet Beach Life?
I think it was all. I think it was TikTok because they battled each other. I think that, and I don't know for 100%.
Was she the one that used to do that writing in the sand?
She did.
Oh, okay.
So she's someone that Tish.
Because she was battling her when they raised the money to she was raising money to
$450, $400 or whatever.
That's who she was battling.
So was
it was something.
Yep.
Life in Tish's life,
$400
like
or
on a
something,
daily or weekly?
No. She was her. You know, and